Are there any other kind of enemies or things that are working against us finding this kind of realistic balance in our lives? What else do we need to be looking out for?
So I would turn to kind of what is a second component of balance. So the first is negotiating and meeting realistic expectations in the roles that matter to you with the people who matter most to you, right? The second is, I call this authenticity, work and family authenticity, but it is spending your time and energy in the roles consistent with how important they are to you. Okay, so let me unpack that a little bit. You might be, so typically, again, that notion of balance is it's equal.
Yeah.
Stu Friedman and Sharon LaBelle talk about this notion of a happy workaholic, right? That there are people who their meaning, their sense of identity, their passion is truly in their work, and that's not depleting for them, that's enriching for them, and they don't look balanced necessarily to the outside world, but it's balanced for them, right? So the formula for balance looks different for every person because it is ultimately about being involved, effective, and happy in the roles that you value, right? To the extent that you value them. So there is no one formula. So this happy workaholic may be balanced in the sense that they're involved to the extent that they want to be in their valued roles, okay? And so balance looks different for everybody. And what that requires of us is, again, knowing who and what is most important to us, and then living that out. So it's kind of like this, the difference between leadership and managing, right? With leadership, I need to know where I'm going, and managing is making the decisions every day that are going to get me there, right? And so if I say that faith is important to me, but I'm not spending any time with people who are of faith in a community of faith or investing in my faith, then, and that's a non-work role besides family, then I'm not going to feel balanced because that's important to me and I'm not nourishing that, right? So one of the enemies of balance is not knowing who and what matters most and not allocating your time and energy consistent with that.